Mid-Ancient Apparition, the laning is not the issue. The early game is not necessarily the issue. It's you get to that scale point, and how can you land your stun as early
no, the early pressure, and it is. They get enough. Insania, I did not think they were going to be able to overpower those heals, but they do get it. Insania gets the first blood over the core Witch Doctor, and yes, that is a core Witch Doctor. Quinn just relentless. Top 3 CS on the board right now. It's all the Gamin Gladiators cores. So this is not a great sign because we walked away from game 2 kind of saying, hey, we need to be able to have a better laning phase for Liquid because Gamin Gladiators, the current momentum they have in this tournament and in these games, you have to stop it early. They start getting a little bit and they just roll out of control.
This is another game where that can happen. It's how they like to draft. It's how they like to play.
Oh, nice block in. Underneath the tower, too. Durachu actually falls.
Okay. Getting some early kill action here. This is one of those lanes where it's like, what would you pick to beat safe lane Lina Undying this tournament? Shaker? No. But it's so weird that it works, you know? This is pretty much, you want to give the slow XP, get that AA ult up, and then ult bottom and kill bottom. I would not be surprised to see Insania rotate down here. You can just chain kill this offlane Witch Doctor. One of the downsides of these cheesy offlanes is if you just tri-lane them, even at later points in the lane, they really suffer. Because what spells do they have to fight you back here?
Sure.
They have heal.
Snowball, level 6, picked up by Quinn. He goes for a bit of an aggressive move onto Nisha, but Nisha is tanking it up. Back over to that bottom lane, though. That's where the gank comes in. Does hit a 2-man Maledict. The telekinesis throws him back into the 2 heavy punchers of Team Liquid.
Any body blocks?
Not quite good enough. Insania couldn't stay in front of him, and there was always the... Yeah, exactly.
You get the vision.
So he's kind of got to be out of vision to do it, right?
Nisha just walked in the trees and threw it bottom. They're not going to know this is coming. Pretty good setup. Should be a kill.
Got to be able to hit bold. Immediately, the stuns go out onto Ace and blow him up. Really smooth move by Nisha.
This is exactly what you want happening in this safe lane for Liquid, and that's why they're having a giggle about it.
Yep.
Because suddenly Jabs is having a game. I feel like for the first time, this Liquid support duo is ahead of the gaming one in this early game in terms of levels and network.
What is this rotation? Quinn taking the long route up to top lane. Zai, if they hit the shards here, I think he's going to die. They actually get the snowball range, but the TP's coming in. This is very deep. Now, oh, look at that. The Undying is so low. Jabs goes for it. The decay keeps him alive a little bit longer. The Fisher's going to be able to finish him off. Quinn does manage to get the support kill at the same time. Nice shards. A 2-man LSA on top of that. Cold Feet trying to keep going away. Maybe he's going to be stunned up here as, yep, it lashes. They have a Fisher again in 5 seconds. Nisha not really struggling on damage. Nice use of the snowball on the dead Jabs to be able to get away. And the LSA lands on Zai, so Durachu gets the double, beats the Laguna Blade, and walks away from Nisha.
He's already taken it to him. This isn't even Maelstrom Lina. This is just the Jabs. It's just going to allow him to walk into all the objectives they want with this Lina. And again, you can't stop Gaming from doing the type of game flow they want to have happen. Not to mention the stacking back on the menu. This is maybe the way of farming the stack you wouldn't expect, so it's a little slower, and that allows you to contest this time. Liquid are sick of giving these triangle stacks up. They are bringing the whole squad.
Yeah, they're actually going to use all their abilities, it seems like, to be able to do this.
Been stopped. And once more, you are behind in the early game for Liquid. You're going to have to make it up somewhere. I like the fact they have a lot more levels on these supports than they did in the previous games, and you have a lot more farm, too. Also, heroes they're very comfortable on, right? Insania is a Rubik player. Jabs likes this tree. You could fight back.
Walrus punch.
You have to do it soon.
Yeah, that damage will proc from Durachu's Maelstrom to finish him off.
And that was a Mickey TP as well.
Yeah.
Trying to bail out his mid laner, but a little too late.
Stolen shards, stolen LSA. Snowball picks him up, though. Nice move by Quinn to help get another one and keep the pressure up on this mid lane. Very important.
And Duracho is just getting active super early because what's the early gap close here?
Yeah.
There's no support tiny threat. It's just Fissure into Mickey walking up and killing him. Unless that happens, Duracho has a free game. He's already up to 1400 HP, level 10. He's going to go bot second here, and he is going to get out of control very fast. I don't think there's a way to stop the Lina progression at this point in the game. You're just going to have to play for those later fights where you get Blink on Shaker and some massive AA ult. Maybe around the Roche Pit, that's your comeback here. But Tombstone is pretty annoying.
Oh no, Nisha in trouble again. They will manage to kill the Undying pretty quickly, but Nisha is going to die punch after punch. Raining in from Quinn. A shard to try and block him out, but it goes up the river instead. And Snowball's back in. Oh, Quinn's getting a little cheeky now. With the relocate coming in, they have the avalanche and the telekinesis to be able to separate, so that relocate is not going to work for Gamin Gladiators.
That's something else you have to think about in this game, too. Lina's going to start pushing your side lanes, and they have the reload threat.
Yep.
So every Tuskar shard and punch is a setup. Sure, you're playing Witch Doctor R, but it doesn't mean you're leashed at the hip, right?
Sure.
And Celery's going to go the mech, so Ace just goes pipe, he can go shard, he can go blink, he can go aggressive items on Witch Doctor, and Celery can pick up the slack.
Tombstone's going to be dropped. Zai's going to be slowed down by this. Tofu is going to die, and Fisher block not quite there. Quinn slowed down a little bit.
Stolen Tombstone, very nice here.
Oh, that's a good pickup.
It's going to be a good spell if you can ever get it this game. Combine it with some Ice Vortexes, a Fissure, and Overgrowth. There's a lot of zone control. Quinn wants none of that, back to mid.
They showed their Drain Protector up here, which I think is an opportunity for Gamin Gladiators to take that bottom tower finally.
Yeah, they're going to be happy trading here. And again, they just got finished farming some Ancient stacks. Whenever you think there's no stacking going on, they're stacking.
Yeah, that's why they're 5K up even after that kill.
That's how fast you blink and you miss it.
Yeah.
Quinn's going to get another bottle refill mid off that Tofu. Does everything very efficient here.
Level 12, so he's got the extra Walrus Punch damage coming in.
Try and find something. You have limited smokes in this game too. And Quinn already has BKB.
Hell save from the trees on Zai. Laying out all the spells. Let's see if he can get the damage in time, and he does. Enough Maelstrom procs will ensure it, and a late TP in from Insania. Cannot even catch Dyrachyo. He's already TPing out and away to the other side of the map.
Man, Dyrachyo has played like a beast on these final 2 days.
Oh, yeah.
He has been pressuring early. He has been making moves, being aggressive with carries. Regardless of where he is in his item progression, he's just asserting himself on the map. And anytime you have a carry player doing that, it makes everybody else's lives easier because it constricts where Liquid can go, which means if you want to get this Tombstone fight, if you want to get these pickoffs through the Tuskar, it becomes that much easier. Everybody lending a hand. The power of friendship, Cap.
Oh, Fisher doesn't even land there.
I mean, this is high ground ward for Liquid.
Yeah, they're going to throw a high ground tomb. Potentially, Tofu gets it off, and immediately Liquid start retreating. Ace is going to be able to hit the cask. That'll isolate Jabs a little bit. Running him down with the Maledict on him, and drops the ultimate. Jabs trying to heal himself with a living armor. TP's back for fear.
Tofu.
They do manage to get Tofu, so actually just a 1 for 0.
Before some snowball save can come out, because of course you can BKB in Tusk and just walk into the chain stun here and snowball your Lina.
Yeah.
There's possibility before Blink with how tanky this hero is. Well, Liquid are looking for this Lina, but they're a little too short on the window, and they're going to look for the rune bait again.
20-minute rune, jumps in. Oh, we managed to get the haste rune, so they have to keep him chained. Somebody got off the BKB, and now he's going to turn around with a Maledict on Mickey. He's got to be careful. Nice two-man Fisher, but Dyrachyo, he's on the other side. He's caught Insania already, and Zai's going to be slowed down to a crawl. He stops moving because he's dead, Avery.
There's a lot dying in this game. A lot of hopes and dreams. I feel like you just have to echo him there.
Fisher just trying to scout things. That doesn't feel good. So now that it's been used, Gamin Gladiators feel more comfortable committing. They still have Tombstone as well.
I mean, you have to land a huge A blast too because there's so much sustain on this lineup.
Shard gets him a little bit more information. Roshan's dying fast. They got to go for it now, but look at Tofu. Look at Quinn. Even popping the BKB just to make sure Liquid cannot get close to the pit.
Giving him nothing. Not even an opening. You can take the illusion rune bottom. That's your...
Looking on the bright side.
Okay, Quinn is
almost dead. He's going to pop his BKB now. Do they have the physical damage? He got a regen. Zai, he shows up trying to Fisher block him. Doesn't actually do anything, though. Hits him with the second totem, and he actually popped the Echo Save for the extra, but it's done. He's still alive. Oh, no, Liquid.
Not like this.
Now Mickey is slowed down. Dyrachyo is going to catch him. Zai is like, what do I do, guys? The answer is run as fast as you can, as far away as you can, because
of course that game ended pretty fast, but
yeah.
Might see it here again in game 3 on top of all the heals from the rest of this lineup. All right, you have a tier 2 push here. You're going to see something. Liquid want to take the fight. Echo back up in 5. Dyrachyo
he's exploring. He's going to LSA, maybe.
Oh, they have a ward.
They're going to go for the stun real quickly, dude. Do manage to hit him with one. Is there any follow-up? They've got the Avalanche as well, but Dyrachyo is so tanky, man. He still has that Aegis.
Right,
Nisha from the back line. He's laying out that damage. They see Celery. They stop him. They manage to hit him with the Ice Blast and the Overgrowth, but they can't follow that up, especially not going through the Lina, but they toss him back into the stun. Liquid playing with a little something now. Ace, he's got to be careful to relocate. No, it's denied by the Echo. Zai sees his opportunity. He will not let them go away. They will not go gently into that Dark Knight. They are going to put up a fight here in this game 3.
Nisha just pelting them from behind that tower. He's definitely got a smile on his face after that. I mean, I would love to see the damage report from this fight. You still have to be very careful of your Liquid, but you do have the chain stun capability, and the saves, they are there, but they haven't been there. You do have this BKB snowball save.
They see him underneath vision immediately. They're going to make the jump, but the Echo Storm return. He's just gone. That being said, Dyrachyo is set up for this fight. Overgrowth on the side to be able to stop the relocate in at the same time. They've got the Ice Blast on Celery. Nisha wants to start laying into him. Nisha's going to give up his life, trying to finish off Celery, and he may actually tick out.
A lot of crazy stuff can happen on a high ground push. You do have Tiny. Tiny can always create a scenario where you get a toss back, someone's out of position, suddenly Lina dies. The thing I like about Liquid's chances, if you manage to kill Lina,
there really isn't much left,
the rest of this lineup is kind of built around her. You're taking the head off the snake here, but obviously that is a really tall ask.
That was a bold move by Dyrachyo. He turned around and went for that fight, but there were so many heroes here instead. Dyrachyo, what was that? The rest of the Gamin Gladiators team do manage to get on top of Nisha, though, so it's a 1-for-1 trade-off so far. And they've got a nice little 4-man ball that is not afraid of anything, I think, but Mickey's going to go for it. Toss them 3 together. The Echo Flame on top of them. One dead. Tofu soon to fall as well, but so does Zai. They're still trading out. Tofu managed to heal himself. Quinn goes on top of Insania, tries to push him away with the Psychic, but it's not good enough. Mickey on the run, uses the Ogre Seal Totem to try and get a little distance out, but he isn't going to make it. He doesn't have the BKB. The best he can hope for is a TP up, but the snowball stops him.
What looked absolutely beautiful is just not enough. Yeah, you have a crap ton of damage, but this lineup has way too much heal. You can't really turn around on them. It negates so much of the AA damage as well. Yeah, stay in the trees. The trees are your friend.
Liquid spamming help, and they need all the help they can get here. 16-21, 21,000 net worth lead for Gamin Gladiators at 35 minutes. And Insania, careful there. They see the orbs. Celery. They're going to get a ward on the high ground. They need to start retreating now. The Malazing's already landed onto Japs. He's going to be in some trouble. Insania is pretty much stuck. He's dead. The snowball on through everybody. Actually clips Mickey. It finished off Japs as well. Quinn actually goes for a BKB TP out, thinking that he was too far forward.
Smart play. He can get back here pretty fast. It's not like the team has to commit, but they're going to commit anyway.
Oh, 3-man Fisher stun. That's pretty nice. Echo Sam immediately afterwards does manage to finish off the Undying. Gets Celery a little bit low, but the Glimmer Cape does allow him to disarm behind the Overgrowth on the Lina, and they've got the vision. They've got the damage from the low ground. Nisha's laying into him. The telekinesis is trying to get him away with the toss. It stops a toss away, and now Ace.
Nisha's going kind of ham.
Okay. Turning into that ward with the Maledic, managed to get the blink away. Dyrachyo is going to be relocated to the other side, but now Quinn's back into play, and Nisha, without Nisha, there's no damage. They can't deal with Dyrachyo, and Dyrachyo can handle the rest of Liquid without him. Double kill for him. Take that tier 2, and they can start thinking about just full-on Elena Barracks.
That's still decent.
Yeah.
Hell, maybe you just overgrowth and force the BKB, because once his BKB's down to 20, susceptible.
Zai smoke breaks, and he blinks away.
Got Tombstone out.
He got Tombstone out of him.
I don't think Gaming want to let him retreat from here.
Yeah, no, they're not. They got the Gleipnir on too, but the snowball on through as well. They do manage to get the telekinesis tossed back away, but it leaves Zai dead in the river. Mickey's going to be slowed down by the Walrus Punch as well. The Ogre Seal Totem once again coming to play. He's going to throw some damage back at him. Where was that blast going? Well, it wasn't going anywhere. And neither is Liquid. They have been caught without buybacks. Gamin Gladiators don't need to worry about the high ground anymore. The red carpet is rolled out for them, and Dyrachyo is going to blink right past it. He's going to teleport right past it and start laying into the tier 4s right away.
What is there to stop Lina? You let it through 3 times. You gave it to this man, and now he's got a major championship to hang on that fiery belt.
Gamin Gladiators will 3-0 Team Liquid to take the Lima Major.